I'm gonna die.
Welcome to Closet Gaming. I'm your host, Baldur.
And I'm your co-host, Kruella.
And today officially kicks off the beginning of the journey into uncharted waters. Kruella's first game to dive into is none other than the hot new game by Larian Studios, known as Baldur's Gate 3. Expected to be a heavy contender for winning that coveted Game of the Year award, seems like the perfect choice to start building her own personal barbaric rage as she quickly finds out that she has no clue how to even save a game. Lucky for us, Kruella has been basically living under a rock and hasn't really seen anything about this game, other than the fact that I was actively downloading it on the PlayStation 5 for about 38 hours. Gotta love that closet Wi-Fi. So, Kruella, Baldur's Gate 3 has been sweeping the globe and getting some incredibly high review scores. The company called PC Gamer gave it one of the highest scores ever at a whopping 97 out of 100, and has also received, at the time of this writing, 27 10 out of 10 reviews from various other sources. How do you feel about a game of this magnitude being your first major entry in the gaming scene?
That's my question.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the game? How do you feel about something that's this coveted, this big, basically, being your first jump into like modern games?
Nervous, a little scared, and excited. I'm excited.
All right, so one of the other big things is that Baldur's Gate 3 is a really big Dungeons and Dragons type of game. I used to play a little bit in high school on the tabletop kind of stuff, but that was like 20 years ago. So,
because you're old.
I'm getting old. But as far as Dungeons and Dragons goes and stuff, what do you know about Dungeons and Dragons as a whole?
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. I really don't know squat about Dungeons and Dragons.
Fair.
Except that there's a lot of weird things that you can do in the game. Didn't you explain it as something of a different game? What's that one that starts with an H? It does not start with an H.
I don't know. I don't know that game that starts with an H.
Didn't we play the game with the kids or something?
Munchkin?
Munchkins!
Not an H. Definitely not an H.
I'll learn my alphabet.
Yeah. Since you haven't played it yourself, do you know anybody personally that plays it?
Yes, I do. My niece. I don't even know what she does in it. She played as was it an elf? Or an elven? Or what are those things called?
An elf or an elven.
I don't know what those are.
This is gonna be interesting. Now there was a Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out recently. Actually, I shouldn't say that did you. I made you watch that movie.
Yes,
I made you watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
You told me I had to watch it before I actually played this game.
So what did you think of the movie?
I actually really enjoyed the movie. It was very interesting. I don't really remember the movie that much.
I'm gonna... All right. It's time for you to actually watch the trailer.
I got a small head. It says nudity on here. Intense violence, blood and gore, strong sexual content, strong language, nudity, users interact. Okay. Is it the space bar?
Yes.
Alright.
I saved you. And I'm here to save you again. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god.
The Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself.
How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I'll enjoy watching you try. In mere moments, all that you have dreaded will come to pass. When the screaming stops and your mind is gone, the rest, perhaps, is
The little mouse is cute.
Silence.
Okay.
What did you think? How do you feel? You nervous?
I'm excited. Now that I've seen the little trailer.
Think it's something you're gonna be able to handle?
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
All right, so now that you've finally seen the trailer, are you feeling pretty good? Are you confident?
Sure.
What are you looking forward to just from the trailer that you saw so far?
The graphics are really nice. There's a lot of weird things that I've seen, but they look cool. Big creepy guy with the skeleton face thing. It was some gigantic thing and had like bones all. I don't even know. I think it might have wings. I don't even know.
And you like the mouse?
And the mouse at the end. He was cute. He was really cute. Is it not really supposed to be like a mouse or something? That was like the only little cute thing of the whole video.
And then what do you think that we're gonna be able to see from you? Do you think that you're gonna play something more like a do-gooder? Or do you think you're gonna be some kind of like some villain? Or something in between? Or are you just gonna play out every scenario just kinda depending on the situation?
By the situation, I guess.
Case by case. Save the animals, kill everything else.
I would save the animals though.
What if they have rabies? Or disease?
Can I have that in there?
Maybe.
Well, then I think I'm screwed. But I think I'm gonna do it, and I think it's gonna be great, and I'm probably gonna die.
So we're winding down and we're gearing up, we're getting ready. Within the next few days, Cruella's gonna be playing for the first time. Please don't break my controllers. They're real expensive.
Notice how he didn't say anything about the TV or the system itself.